What's up, everybody? Bama Tony 73 here. We are sitting here in the car. I've got the OBD scanner hooked up, and we're going to see. I've done a few things to the BMW, and I'm going to see if we have a green light, a yellow light, or a red light. So, with that being said, let me try to turn the flash on. There we go. Anyway, all right. So, if you can see, okay. Let me insert the key here, the fob, and let's see if we got to turn it to right here. Hit it one time right there. All right, let's see. Now we got here's the OBD. This will right here show you if you've got any faults in the vehicle. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Hit enter. Oh, there we go. Let's let it hang right there. That's good. It's wrapped over the steering wheel. We'll let it hang. Okay, well, it's showing all green light. 0 codes. There we go, baby. Erase previously stored data. Yes. Delete all. There's nothing in there anyway, so it doesn't matter if I go to no. There's nothing in here because I've deleted them before when I put a thermostat in here and I had a code come up. Faulty thermostat. So, all right, so anyway, we'll hit that. Engine control module. Let's read the codes. There's not going to be any. Because we have a green light, baby. Stored codes is where you would go to see any current codes, basically. No codes are stored in the module. Back. Pending codes. Let's check that out. Nothing's going to be there. No pending codes are stored. Okay, back. Now, we can go to these permanent codes, and it'll show some that I had. No. None. Okay, they're all deleted out. Okay, good. All right, so, well, everything's good to go. But what we need to do, see, this is it, the car is basically, it's what it's telling you is it's ready for the road. It could pass any state's emissions test or whatever to be road ready. We got a green light. See, this LEDs light up. The red over here on the right, the middle, means that you may have something going on that you need to look at. And green, we know what that means. That means you're good to go. So let's back up here. And what we're going to do, what I like about this thing also, feature, it has the I am readiness. So we can go down to it. And then you can sense the codes have been cleared out. So we'll check it out. So everything's good to go. Look at there. Everything. So, and the ones up here, the NA and all that, it's just, it's certain things that this car doesn't get. Okay. Now, we're going to back up. We're going to back up again. And let's go to live data. Okay, let's check this out. Now, this shows what's going on with the vehicle as we speak right now. What's going on with it. If there's anything that jumps out at the computer. Okay, so we're going to view data. Complete data set. Yeah, we want, let's see here. Yeah, I want every bit of it. Let's bring it on out. All right, there it is. So what we do is we just scroll down and check out anything that you actually want to look at. Everything looks to be going pretty good. Everything's running. That's with me being the accessory right now, the accessory mode. Everything seems to be legit here. Pretty good to go, baby. See here. And if I crank the vehicle, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, now I just cranked it up, got the engine running. Now what I want to do is view this live data. Excuse me. All right, so what we're going to do is go back. We're going to go back again, back. Okay, and we're going to check this out again. Now, Now, a lot of different things are going to be on. Sorry, I keep putting that there, y'all. You'll have to bear with me. I'm not cameraman status yet. What we're about to do is see everything going on under the hood right now. Anything will jump out too, if anything's amiss. So this is a pretty decent little scanner here. OBD, on-board diagnostics is what that means, if anyone didn't know. Okay, so here we go. See here? Now look, if you want to, you can scroll down here and check this out. It's pretty cool. That's everything good to go here. Look at this. Now go down to, let's see what we got here. We've got, there's the MAF, what is that MAF? Mass airflow. Okay, here's the, check these RPMs out up here. Okay, we're normal. We're sitting right at about 800 is pretty decent for a car like this to be idling. So check them climbing, see them climbing. The RPMs as I hit the accelerator. All right, let off. It's back down to 7 in the 7s and 8s. Okay. All right, well that's pretty good. All right, so we do have, as you see, the green light is illuminated and it's giving me the okay on the car. So this is the Foxwell OBD scanner. I'm not getting paid anything to do this shit or nothing. So it's just I bought it when I bought this car because it did have a bad thermostat on it, and I changed it. Took me a couple days, but now I could probably do it now since I have all the torque bits and stuff like that now. I could probably do it in a couple hours. There's a few hoses you're gonna have to take out of the way, and when you do the water pump in this car, I'm a firm believer in don't fix nothing that ain't broke. Okay, so a lot of the BMW guys, well, you should, they tell you that you're supposed to change the water pump when you change the thermostat. I didn't do that this time because the water pump is working great. I mean, it's pumping well. I've already bled the coolant system in this thing, and really good. I bled it and got all the air out of the air pockets. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you have to do with BMWs if y'all didn't know that. Okay, you're going to have to bleed the cooling system. What you do is you get into the vehicle, you turn your heat right here all the way up, and then you put the fan here to the lowest setting, and then you can take these and just have it running. We'll just have the bottom one going. So, yeah, the bottom one going, it would be fine. And then just hold the accelerator down right here. Hold it down for 10 seconds to 12 to 15, whatever. I usually hold it down about 15 seconds. And then all of a sudden you'll hear, under the hood, you will hear the radiator. It's like misting out coolant and water, whatever's in it. And then you let it run its course for about 25, well, usually it don't take that long. Sometimes it took me once 30 minutes to do it. So it's about 25 minutes, whatever, give or take. Just don't stop it too soon. Make sure it has stopped, because I have made that mistake where I actually, I stopped it too soon. And because, I sat there 3 or 4 minutes looking, and it didn't do anything, and I figured it was done, so I put the cap on and went on about my way, right? And well, it wasn't a thing to do. Sometimes it takes 5-6 minutes for the water pump to engage again and start pumping more. It's just running its course throughout your entire coolant system, basically. So I didn't give it time to get to a certain part of the cooling system, I guess. And that's not a good thing, because it could really very well blow. You could blow a head gasket. It could run hot and you could blow a head gasket out of it. Bad things could happen from that. So, just my advice is to just make sure you bleed the cooling system in a BMW, and you should be good to go. And you bleed the cooling system every time you do any type of work to the coolant system. Whether it be, replacing the radiator, whether you're replacing hoses down there, or the thermostat. You need to go ahead and bleed the cooling system before you get back on the road. Well, everything's good to go. Looks good. I'm happy to finally see it green. It's I mean, now I do have a tire thing, but that's not a code. The tire up there, the yellow, what that is see, it's a spare, basically. The rim I ordered from California. It's another BMW rim that I got out there. I ordered on eBay. The guy shipped it to me, and when I had new tires put on this car, somehow that rim that didn't have the sensor in the wheel was installed onto the vehicle here. So anyway, I'm stuck with it until I go back up to Homies and get them to change that back out. That's right, I got a tire company not far down the road from me, and it's Homies. They're cool, Mexican guys. They're pretty cool, and they'll hook you up. I mean, they gave me $250. These tires were about $250 each. I got them for these low-profile tires for about $125. They sold them to me brand new for $125, mounted, balance mounted, and everything. But somehow, some way, the one that I bought from California that I told him I wanted as a spare, I made that clear. I did tell him that, and he just looked at me and said, "Yeah, okay, bro." He didn't say amigo. He said, "Bro." He said, "Okay, bro." He didn't do it right. So I need to go up there one day and call him out on this mistake. Tell him what he done wrong here. Okay, so now, if y'all didn't know this, you also, here's how you check your oil in a BMW. It keeps flashing down here, but it's still green. I need to go ahead and unplug that anyway. I'm done with it. I mean, I saw what I wanted to see out of the OBD scanner. But what I want to look at now, and let me show y'all. Here's how you check your oil here. There it is, oil. But it's not going to register because, yeah, it did. Okay, I've had it running long enough for it to register. It got warm enough. Everything's good to go there. I changed oil in this thing as soon as I bought it. I've owned this car, I don't know, a couple months now. Let's see. See, here's where you go back and you see if you click this, see, it shows the inactive tire. It looks like I have a flat tire, is what it's basically saying, that I have something very bad wrong with the tire. But I know better than that because I know what happened and I just explained it. So it's no big deal there. But I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it's annoying to look up and see that every now and again. But because when you crank it, it'll actually throw it up in your face, and you'll think something else is going on, and you'll say, "Oh, it's just that." But anyway, to make a long story short, it's not a big deal. You can, it didn't even, it don't even register as a code or anything like that. It's more or less, it's a warning, that you have something going on with your tire. And you might need to pull over and check it out because it's flat. That actually means a flat tire, if I'm not mistaken. Because that means it's something, like I said, bad wrong with the tire, or it's just flat. And they're supposed to have the run flat tires on here, right? Second day I owned this, had a blowout. That was what prompted me to go get new tires for this, because they were dry rotted. Well, anyway, y'all, everything looks good, and what can you say about football, man? What can you say? What can you say about it? I can't wait to see what kind of bowl game. Hopefully we beat Auburn, and we can beat Auburn and get a decent bowl. That's all we can hope for this season. All right, we'll see y'all. Good luck to your teams. Roll Tide.